Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the next of the EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gokus that have just recently dropped over here on JP Dokkan. Today we're going to look at the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Now, one thing that is really weird is that prior to their EZA, this was the Super Saiyan 2 Goku I liked the best because he gave ki and attack, and then it's weird, they sort of swapped it, and they made it so that this Goku gives defense after he EZAs, and then he only gives attack to Super Saiyan 2 category allies, whereas the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, he gives attack to all allies, and then he gives defense to Super Saiyan 2 category allies. But the way these units are set up, obviously they're going to function at their best on the Super Saiyan 2 category team, right? No doubt about it. Surrounded by all Super Saiyan 2 category units. However, they're still going to be incredibly good on, the two teams I've singled out are the Majin Buu Arc team and the Kamehameha team, where, those teams have a wide variety of units. Like the Kamehameha team, you've got the Cells, you've got the Boos, you got Over in a Flash, you got Prepare for Battle, you got all this stuff, right? So, like, having these, three key, support type units around is very, very beneficial, seriously. So, it's going to be very good to be able to have both the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the AGL one, whenever you want to rock them, right? Maybe if you want to go a little bit more defense, you can rock this physical one. Maybe if you want to go a little bit more offense, you rock the AGL one, right? One thing that is good is that this Super Saiyan 2 Goku right here, this physical one, he raises his defense by 30% for 6 turns on super attack. You combine that, what is his defense? He's at 10,600 defense. Then you combine that with the 30% defense he gives from his passive, plus his start of turn attack and offensive buff. And this guy is probably going to be a pretty damn interesting defensive unit. I mean, yeah, he's at 93k right there without any support, right? And it's just going to get higher and higher as he gets a couple of stacks of that defense. So this guy's going to be really, really solid. I don't know, if you're going to go into the infinite Dragon Ball history or something like that, you'd probably want to go with this guy over the AGL one. And look at that attack set he starts off with. These guys are really good, man. That's it. They really, filled in another hole in Dokkan. Super Saiyan 2 Goku was sort of a hole. Did that say 3.6? Is that what that said? No. No. That did not say 3.6 million right there. I think it did. That's pretty... Okay. Sure. That really said 3.6 before again, that Vegeta and Goku, they always blow me away by how impressive they are before they even transform. That's such a big difference between them and other transforming units. A lot of the transforming units, it's they're solid before they transform, right? But over here, these two are just ridiculous. Man, I don't know. I don't want to praise them too much to where people think they need to summon for them, because quite honestly, as good as they are, I would definitely say it's nah. You do not need to summon for these bad boys. Absolutely not. I would say wait for them to return. Their banners are solid, but they're not as good as people think they are. It's just that the LR Super Saiyan 4s are on them, so people see that and it's their eyes bulge out of their skulls, right? I'm not gonna diss anyone for doing that, but there's, well, I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of lower level Dokkan Fest exclusives, right? But if we're being honest, some of them aren't on banners too often. And then even on top of that, they are really good. A lot of them EZA, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's coming up on an EZA soon. Int Blue Vegeta's coming up on an EZA soon. Angel Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku's coming up on an EZA soon. So those sort of things are very relevant to that sort of topic there. Okay, so Goku now, it's now at 143k defense. Okay, he's a bad boy. That's very impressive. So this Goku right here, easily defensively is strong enough to rock in the legendary Goku event and stuff like that. This guy, man, he's actually, I think, going to be pretty interesting for Dokkan Battlefield and stuff like that. Again, if you're going through a traditional Dokkan event or something like that, you're probably just going to want to rock the AGL one. But this physical one, man, that level of defense he has, and the ki he's giving, the defense he's giving, he does decent damage. He's really good. That's it. He's really damn good. So very, very good job by Dokkan. Oh, I was gonna say the year of 2019 continues where they fill in all these holes all over the place, right? Like, you know, but really it's 2020. These units are, you know, units from the year 2020. Oh, this is such a powerful rotation too. This is one thing I liked, is how well Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Vegeta do work together. Like, you put the two of them next to each other and they are capable of doing like really impressive things. The only thing that could sort of hold this rotation back a little bit would be orbs, right? You need both Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku to get a ton of orbs in order for them to be really, really super effective, right? That's where they get their attacks effective against all types. You know, Super Saiyan 3 Goku gets extra attack and defense. Majin Vegeta gets his guard ability. Goku gets his dodge ability. Like, they do so much from orbs that you do need orbs for them, right? But outside of that, definitely very solid. Okay, so I'm going to be very curious to see what Goku's defense is on this turn right here. Now, Bardock only gives attack, right? I sometimes I forget exactly what Bardock does. Yeah, he's only attack. Okay. Man, it would be really, really interesting if Bardock wasn't only just attack. Okay, so let's see. So now he's up to 176k. 176k is such a good number. And then it's going to go up even higher for this turn alone. So he's probably going to have over 200k defense after he super attacks. But then obviously by next turn, the stack will have run out, right? So that's impressive. I like what they did a lot. And then 1.64 million attack stat. Super, super good, dude. Both these Super Saiyan 2 Gokus are must-haves. I really, this is why I so strongly encourage people not to re-roll. I think re-rolling is just like one of the dumbest things you could do nowadays, because you're losing a lot of value in something like this, right? Like, if you're a player that, you know, you have 500 days plus or something like that, you are going to get so much value by these Gokus EZAing, because these are units you would have pulled 1,000 times. Like, you would have pulled these guys over and over and over and over again. But, you know, if you're someone who likes to re-roll when, I don't know, LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku comes out, or like, you know, when the Majin Vegeta units and the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku comes out, like, if you like to do that every single banner, you're just hurting yourself in the long run. And then, like, all of the free stones that Dokkan gives out really get lost when you start re-rolling. Like, think about, if you started an account today, right? Think about all the thousands of stones that Dokkan has given out in the past years that your account will just never be able to claim, right? So, like, I just think I will always encourage people not to re-roll. And then a lot of complaints with a lot of the content Dokkan has dropped I've seen over the years has been centered around the fact that, like, oh, free-to-play players can't do this, when in reality that's wrong. Free-to-play players can do it. It's just players that have re-rolled can't do it, right? LR Vegito Blue. If you had not re-rolled a billion times when LR Vegito Blue came out, he wasn't that hard to get. Like, you know, I have always hated the argument that LR Vegito Blue is not free to play. To me, that was the dumbest thing in the world. I mean, they've since added so many medals and, like, copies of him and stuff like that available with just, like, incredible gems. So there's just virtually no discussion now that LR Vegito Blue is completely 100% free to play. But it's just like, he's always been free to play. It's just don't re-roll and you're good to go, right? And then they add things like Battlefield, which obviously is directly targeted towards people re-rolling. Then you look at stuff like 1,000 day LR Spirit Bomb Goku, obviously another unit they specifically put in the game so that people do not re-roll, right? Like, they have things like that just to sort of to keep people from going too crazy with that. Because remember, according to, like, TOS in terms of service and stuff like that, like, you're not even allowed to have multiple accounts and do all that stuff, right? But I just think overall your account will benefit the most from not re-rolling. So that's just always going to be my recommendation to people. And then, like, you know, think about, like, even, like, all the red stones, right? Like, you think about all the times they've given out, what, like, 8 red stones on JP or something like that? So, like, realistically, you could have, like, maybe rainbowed, like, in Janemba and then gotten, like, I don't know, like, Tech Beerus in Ultimate Gohan, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, 100% for free. Like that's it. Like just off of the red stones alone. So, like, those types of rewards and perks will just always be lost. Or even, like, you know, like the gift cards on Global or the Tanabata wish strips. Like, just giving us our pick of, like, 7 free units, but, like, you know, before it's like, you know, a lot of these units are sort of mid anyway. But now, like, so many of them have EZA, right? Physical Super Saiyan Gotenks, you know, AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the physical Metal Cooler movie Goku, like all those units EZA, and they just look so good. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the re-rolling of these Super Saiyan 2 Gokus, who are quite honestly, to me, very impressive. I am very happy with this. Again, the Super Saiyan 2 category didn't quite need the buff, but I mean, we'll take it, right? Because they did design them in the way where these Gokus, you know, the physical and the HL Goku, they're not only good on the Super Saiyan 2 category team, right? Like, this guy is able to get such a high amount of defense, and, you know, he's giving defense to the whole rotation and key to the whole rotation, and he's good on other teams as well. And then, look, dude, look, okay, so we're starting this rotation out, and he has 200k defense. So after he super attacks, his defense is going to be like 230k right here. Like that's just a level that this Goku is capable of getting to. Like, it's very impressive, man. Like, this guy's good. I definitely think this is a really solid unit you can run. You know, Buark, Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 2. You can run this guy in all those teams. You know, some of these teams, there's missions to complete the Legendary Goku event and get, you know, you get tickets and stones and stuff like that for beating the Legendary Goku event with just these categories. Look at that. He took only 68k right there. It's nothing. So let me know what you guys think of these Super Saiyan 2 Gokus. Again, I think they did really good. They filled in a hole. Now some of these teams are going to start to look a little bit better. You know, they buffed some teams that aren't, you know, quite as top tier. Although, then again, you could say these are also a buff for Pure Saiyan and Goku Family, which are literally, like, the two most, like, largest and, like, non-needing for buffs categories in the game. But, alright, guys, we'll go ahead and finish up here. Definitely a very exciting time with all the EZAs dropping. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.